Hi there, everybody. It is meteorologist Terry Swails, and today is November 12th, and it is a cold one across the upper Midwest. Wanted to take you back to the satellite imagery from yesterday here. This is a beautiful shot, high-resolution MODIS satellite, and you can see the Arctic front that was pressing southward across the upper Midwest. And of course, that blew through here yesterday with snow, wind, and some very cold temperatures. And here's the most recent image. And you can see the snow that's left over across Iowa and northern and central Illinois. A nice band of snow developed 1 to even 2 inches in a few isolated locations. But with the clear skies out there today, you can clearly see the snow that's on the ground right now. What you can't see is the cold temperatures. And a massive high pressure is located over the upper Midwest today. And right underneath that high, the air is sinking and it's compressed, and that suppresses cloud development, and it's also very dry air. So that's why behind this frontal system, temperatures are cold and the skies are nice and clear. And speaking of cold, take a look at the low temperatures around the region this morning. Up around Clinton, down to 12 degrees, up around Waterloo, a few spots down in the single digits, and in northwestern Iowa, Spencer recorded a low of 1 degree below zero, one of the coldest temperatures in the entire United States. Very impressive for this early in the season. Well, now we're focusing on our next weather system, which is going to approach the area late in the weekend, especially early next week. This is off the European model here. It's the 500 millibar chart, and what it is showing is a low pressure trough forming across the central United States. And this promises to be a pretty vigorous storm system. The GFS seems to be kind of catching on to the idea. Still not totally there yet, but it is getting more aggressive with its depiction of the storm. And here's what the European does then as far as precip is concerned. And with limited cold air, most of what you're seeing here is rain, but it does have 1.5 inches down around the Quad Cities and a lot of spots through Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois down into Missouri, picking up some pretty beneficial rains. As far as the snow goes, it doesn't appear that there's going to be too much of that, but there could be a little bit of a band out in parts of Iowa that extends through southeast Minnesota and Wisconsin. The European does show it there, but the GFS with the system further east and lighter, not depicting a whole lot in the way of snow. So that's just something that has to be resolved in the days ahead. Once this all moves on out of here, I wanted to show you what we've got here for the European long-range ensemble 500 millibar chart. And this is very interesting to me because here we're looking at November 22nd, and notice that big orange and yellow area up there in Greenland. That's a block that the European is showing developing. And if that block does take shape, that sets the stage for cold air to enter the United States. And so its ensemble certainly seems to be showing that. And I would think that that would lead to a cold end to November, and potentially this could carry right on into December then. Now again, it's a forecast, so we can't put a lot of stock in it at this point, but that's the trends there. And if that Greenland block does get established, well, that could mean some pretty cool things for December. And this is actually off the GFS model here, and this is its forecast now for temperature anomalies December 1st to December 27th. And if that pans out, the first 3 weeks of December going right into Christmas, looking pretty chilly right over the upper Midwest. And you can bet if it's cold, there's probably going to be some chances for some snow in there as well. So that's one of the things to watch in the long range. But today, clear skies and cold temperatures across the upper Midwest. And that's your weather briefing for this Tuesday. As always, roll weather and have yourself a good day.